Another brick fan with the 2022 LEGO Advent Calendars. This is day 9. Let's start off with a quick recap of yesterday's builds. From Star Wars, we had the T-16 Skyhopper, kind of a Republic or maybe later on Imperial shuttle. Then we had the Dark Forest with some Dementors. From Guardians of the Galaxy, we got this full-size turkey with a little flame here and perhaps a table. Or maybe it's a fire table where we're cooking the turkey on. You could put the fire right there if you wanted to. And then we have this cake or perhaps a stack of pancakes from our city set. Let's go ahead and get into the builds for day 9. Here's our Star Wars Advent Calendar. We are on day number 9. Right here under C-3PO, and it is in fact C-3PO. So here we have a nice C-3PO. It looks like an R2-D2 sweater, so that's a really nice little figure. Let's go ahead and move on to our next Advent Calendar. Here's our Harry Potter Advent Calendar. Let's take a look at day 9. And it looks like another minifigure. This looks like Sirius Black. So here is Sirius. Of course, he's dressed up. He's got nicer clothes on than when he escaped, but here's his Azkaban prison tag here. So good, as a good Sirius Black figure. Let's move on to our next Advent Calendar. Here we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's take a look at day 9 from the bottom row here. And it looks like another minifigure. This is, of course, Nebula. Here we have Nebula with a nice Christmas sweater on that. Maybe looks like Thanos on there. And then on the back, it has Gamora and Nebula together. So a nice minifigure there. Let's move on to our next Advent Calendar. Here's the City Advent Calendar. We are on day 9 down here on the bottom row. And it looks like a little birdhouse. So there's our little birdhouse. Nice little bird mold there. Let's go ahead and recap today's builds. Starting with Star Wars, we have C-3PO, of course in his traditional pearl gold, except that he's wearing a Christmas sweater that has R2-D2 on it, which I thought turned out really nicely with just the same pattern on the back. So that's pretty cleverly designed there for C-3PO. And of course we have Sirius Black. And Sirius has his Prisoner of Azkaban number there on a printed tile. Next we have Nebula. So here's Nebula. Looks like she's wearing a Thanos sweater, you know, the holiday lights and everything on it. And then on the back it has Gamora and Nebula together. So that's a nice little call out to Gamora. And then finally, from City, we had this nice little birdhouse. So it's on a little post here. Birdhouse, a small bird, and a little branch. So a nice little build from our City set as well. 4 very nice builds. We had 3 minifigures, so definitely a lot more minifigures today than we saw on other days. And a nice little side build for City. Hope you've enjoyed building day 9 with me today. Come back tomorrow for day 10. Until then, happy building. Thanks for watching this Advent Calendar daily build. If you missed a day, feel free to go back. I've left a link to my 2022 Advent Calendar reviews up here on the screen.